Hi everyone, thank you for watching. So I feel like I haven't sat down and done a talking video in a really long time where I just sit here and answer you guys questions and talk about things pertaining to weight loss and skin and beauty and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I have some questions from my Tumblr. If you guys don't follow me on Tumblr, I'll leave the link below. But I feel like lately with like everything that's been going on and Derek moving here and us working on our house and starting our daily vlog channel and all that kind of stuff, I just haven't really sat down and answered a bunch of questions for you guys, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So the first question that I have is somebody wants to know how to get nicer skin on a high carb, low fat vegan diet. And I see this a lot actually, and it also happened to me and it happened to Derek and it's happened to tons of people where you go high carb, low fat, your skin starts breaking out like crazy. You're like, is it detoxed? Am I healing? Am I like having a crisis? Like, I don't know what's going on. And a lot of times it's just an imbalance. So especially if you're coming from eating a standard American diet and you're eating lots of dairy and meat and things that are laced with a lot of hormones and just byproducts and toxins and things like that, when you switch to a more pure diet, like a high carb, low fat vegan diet, your skin can go really crazy. Some people worse than others. Some people get really bad acne. Some people will see their, like skin just kind of look really spotty and gross for a while. But it does balance out, and there are some tips that I have to help you balance out your skin. I mean, when I first went high carb, low fat, and I was smashing in the fruit and trying to be super low fat and very perfect about everything, my skin was the worst it's ever been in my life. I had tiny bumps everywhere. I looked tired all the time. I had terrible bags under my eyes when I was getting, lots of sleep, lots of water, lots of, no stimulants or anything like that. What I found that helps me the most, and actually what Derek has found that helps him the most, is listening to your body. So I say this a lot and people are like, what do you mean listening to your body, blah, 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 blah. The biggest thing is, not eating when you're not hungry, because when you're eating when you're not hungry, or you're eating way more than your body really should to try and hit like a calorie goal or something like that, you throw off your body in a major way. So your body only wants to do so much work. It wants to maintain a level of homeostasis. It wants to keep everything in balance, and it's telling us, what it needs by our hunger cues. So if you're not hungry and you're eating, you're really disrupting the cleansing process that your body is going through. So when we're not eating, we're fasting, our body is telling us, that it's not hungry, that it's working on things, that it's cleansing, that it's getting rid of everything that we've already consumed that day or the day before. And it's the most important process for your body to go through on a daily basis, is to cleanse itself. So disrupting that process and eating breakfast because you feel like you have to eat within 30 minutes of waking up, or you have to eat 6 mini meals a day, or you have to eat 2,500 calories a day, or you have to eat any specific way, is really gonna screw up your skin. That's my number one tip, is just eat when you're hungry, when you really feel truly hungry, when you want something to eat and you're not just eating, emotionally. I have tons of videos on this that you can look through. I'll link a few below just on intuitive eating, but that is my number one tip for getting better skin, is just eating when you are truly hungry and not disrupting your body's natural cleansing process. Another tip for better skin is to eat whole plant fats. A lot of people will eat super, super low fat. They think avocados are evil, that they can't have any, overt fats at all. That is not good for your skin. Your skin's gonna get really dry. It can break out like crazy because your body needs, certain omega-3s and other types of fats that are found in whole plant fats. Also, like eating tahini or hemp seeds or whole fats like that, I highly promote. I don't promote really, eating oils because they're very condensed, they're very refined, and that can really throw the body out of balance. And also your skin, and just staying properly hydrated. Also eating vegetables is like the biggest thing that I don't see people doing on a high carb, low fat vegan diet, is eating vegetables. So I eat a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables. It's helped me tremendously with my skin, with my weight loss, with my hair, just everything growing and, being like as vibrant as it can be. Having a green juice in the morning, people will say like that's refined, but I think that as long as it's 90% vegetables and 10% fruit, and you're really just doing it, you know, to get a lot of nutrients in, I think that is totally fine. I do it pretty much every morning, and I don't do it for like calories or anything like that. I do it because it makes me feel so amazing, and it's like taking vitamins. So in our books, we talk about, like our new book, we talk about the difference between like organic and conventional, what's different about, you know, getting produce locally and getting it shipped across the world. One thing that is just, I feel like is an emphasis that I push a lot, especially in my own eating and dieting and habits like that, is getting as many nutrients as I can. So a nutrient dense, whole foods, plant-based diet. Our food is, it's not the way that it used to be. People will eat, you know, a fruitarian diet and be like, this is our natural way of eating, and this is the way that we're supposed to eat because this is the way that we evolved, and blah, 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 blah. And that's fine. But the foods that we're eating today are so different from the foods that we were eating 10,000, 100,000 years ago. The farming practices are different. We're not living like in a jungle eating, you know, the ripest, freshest, most beautiful fruits and vegetables that we can get, that were grown perfectly in a perfect environment with no toxins or hormones. Like, we have cars everywhere, we have toxins everywhere. Our soils are still depleted. We're still shipping our food halfway across the world before we get it. So I really recommend people eating as many greens and vegetables and having a big green juice in the morning that is, you know, basically lots of like spinach or dark leafy greens, like a cucumber or a zucchini, and cilantro, some type of an herb, lemon, and maybe like an apple or two. I'll do a video on my green juice recipe and the way that I make my green juice. If you guys want, just leave, you know, a comment down below or give this video a like, and I can do that. Everybody that has really like followed my advice on this and eaten more fats and eaten more greens and listening to their body and eating when they're hungry has noticed really good results in their skin. So Derek has noticed his skin is like completely turned around. He's eating more fat than he's ever eaten. And he finds that he's just not really worrying about it anymore, which is another huge thing. If you're worrying about it 24/7, you're just freaking out about your skin, it's gonna get a lot worse. So I don't want this video to be super long. I was actually gonna make one video for all 3 questions that I was gonna answer, but maybe I'll just make 3 different videos. So yeah, those are my tips on getting the most perfect skin that you can possibly get. Obviously, as well as eating a whole foods, plant-based, vegan diet, staying hydrated, you know, not putting like tons of chemical-filled makeup or lotions or anything like that on your face. Just keep it really simple. Eat nutrient-dense foods, eat whole plant fats, you know, up to 20-25% of your diet, I think is good for macros, for fats. Drink a big green juice if you can, or have greens in your smoothie in the morning, and really just get the best produce that you can. Don't stress about it, and just really relax and know that you're doing the best that you can, and don't try and do anything that doesn't feel good or doesn't feel natural to you, and you'll see huge improvements in your skin and also in your body and your weight loss. So I hope that video was helpful for you guys. I'm gonna make another few because this video is really long. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want more Tumblr Q&A, and also follow me on Tumblr if you want to ask me anonymous questions, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!